Hey there, guys and girls, and welcome to the United League of Nerds and Geeks. My name's Quinn, and well, hi. Once again, today I am on my own busy periods right now. I'm just done with my busy school period. Gerwin is still busy with his, and he will be joining us in probably about a week. In about a week, we're planning to record the first podcast, and yeah, fun times are coming. But I was thinking, I was looking online and I was being kind of bored. Yeah, busy period just been, and I just want to relax a bit. So I decided to look on Kickstarter. Kickstarter is a website famous for, well, yeah, kickstarting stuff. It's pretty much a website where people can go, or companies can go, if they have an idea and they want it to be crowdfunded, aka they want people to pay for it so that they can get it up and running. And yeah, all kinds of companies do this. If we look here, you've got art, comics and illustration, design and tech, film, food and craft, games, music, publishing, all kinds of things. So I was searching for some interesting stuff. And pretty much most people will be able to see my beautiful array of delicious Kickstarter tabs right up here. I want to go through a few of them. Probably take about 2-3 vids, I guess, to go through them all. But just want to talk about some of them. Review them a bit for what's online, and yeah, pretty much say where I personally would either spend my money or not. And we're going to start with one here. It's the Cubiio 2, and it's a laser cutter and metal engraver with autofocus, but it's a nifty little thing. So this is what it looks like. It reminds me like one of those fancy home printers, but it's actually a laser cutter and engraver, and yeah, pretty much they've got a few images. You're able to engrave in wine bottles, dish plates, flower pots, tent pegs. I don't know why you would engrave a tent peg, but you're able to. Metal card cases, exhaust pipes, forks, belt buckles, knives, so all kinds of metal, glass, and those kinds of things. And what can be cut? You've got paper, you've got wood, you've got leather, acrylic, fabric, all kinds of nice stuff. The interesting thing about Cubiio is an already existing company, and they already actually released a laser engraver before, and they also did this via Kickstarter. I actually got a link here to their actual website. So Cubiio, they've got they had a bit of a problem with fake Cubios being online and all that, and yeah. And for me, it was quite difficult to research. I didn't get one myself, although I am doubting about it. But I've actually only seen one, I think, proper English review. There are quite a lot of Asian reviews online, but I'm pretty sure there's only about one that I've actually found myself, which is a bit of a shame because before I always buy stuff, I always look at the reviews. But it's a nifty little thing, the first Cubiio. Because in short, what you get is, if I just scroll to the right area, get this little thing. It's it's tiny little laser, and yeah, it shoots the laser and it engraves. And then here you've got the Cubiio shield, which you're able to use it, so you can just click it in the top. And then you've got a shield, which will protect the eyes for the lasers. And probably the most interesting thing about Cubiio is a pretty okayish price laser company. If I remember correctly, this one goes for, before I'm going to say anything stupid now, just quickly going to search for it. This one is about 365 euros or 422 United States dollars. And think that's without the shield, because you can also get it without the shield. With the shield, it's about 560 United States dollars or 490 euros. I do really recommend it. Get it with the shield, because if you work with lasers, eye protection is one of the most important things. And that's what Cubiio is quite interesting in. They've built it on such a way that it's really secure. Even though the videos are sometimes a bit dangerous with the original Cubiio, because they've got open lasers, and I really do not recommend it. The Cubiio itself, as in the company itself, has done amazing things to have protection done. It has password protection on the app, because it works with an app, and you've got all kinds of fun, nifty little things that you can try. And yeah, but one of the things that they also have is if it shakes, actually, yeah, it stops. And it's those tiny little things which just increase the protection, which just makes it a hell of a lot more safe, and people working with it get a better feeling for it. So, little trailer. I'm not going to show it all. Can I show any? Yeah, so you've got parts like here where they have it on a tripod and they're engraving. This personally I wouldn't do because of the eye protection thing, but it is something that you could do. But they got the Cubiio 2 now, and that's where we will talk about. And the Cubiio 2 is quite interesting because it's a closed system, and whereas the Cubiio 1 would stay on one place, it's quite interesting because you can kind of see it as two separate things. The Cubiio 1 had a laser which, by changing angles, would engrave. Lots of calculations, and sometimes, especially with circular shapes, it would sometimes be a bit weaker. But for the price range that was in, and that was pretty okay for the rest, it was pretty okay. Now with the Cubiio 2, they went the typical laser engraving way, as in working with an X and a Y axis. And because of this, the quality of engraving, picture engraving, has increased so much. Because if you just look at this, the dog is beautiful. It's, well, yeah, the zoomed in part, it's just so detailed. It's wow. Another thing which I really like about the Cubiio 2 is that you can pretty much, in short, you've got 8 waypoints. Yeah, you make a picture with your tablet or with your phone with the app on it, and it recognizes where it is. So you can move images so that you can kind of see an overlay on the object, and that's how it pretty much will know where to engrave. And once again, with the Cubiio 1, they did have an indication, but it was pretty much a light which would just surround the area, and you could get it perfect with a lot of practice, but it was really difficult. Yeah, they've got pictures. You can scan a picture in, and it'll be able to trace it, and so many more things. And it's something I really do recommend. So here you've got the different prices. You've got the Cubiio 2, you've got Cubiio Plus, all kinds of things. And it's just beautiful. So the team of people, I'm really bad at saying names, so I'm not even going to try. But first of all, well done. It looks brilliant. It's beautiful. If any of you see this, well done. And yeah, it's something that I would definitely invest in. But now, of course, we get the question, what are the prices? So they were pledging for 22,285 euros, and they, let's see, today's the 27th of June. They've already reached over 1 million, and it's brilliant. While recording, they still have the flash sale going on, which I don't think is going to last long anymore. So normally with the flash sale, you'd be paying a bit more than €1,000 for the flash sale. No, pardon me, for the Cubiio Lite. And that is where you would get the Cubiio 2, the laser cartridge, LC35, and an accessory pack, which is the tools. You've got a part for the air, because oh god, I forgot the name. I forgot the word. That's bad. That's bad. Just quickly going. So here you've got the laser parts. Here, the exhaust hose. So in the accessory pack, you get the power cord, you get the power adapter, you get a tool set, exhaust hose adapter, you get some paper tape, and you get a cleaning cloth and brush. So you get a nice kit to make sure everything is okay. And you get a 1-year Cubiio Club subscription. I have no idea what that means, but I guess that's probably going to be an online platform. Then, let's see, right now they still have the best value, but in between them you have the standard, which is the Cubiio 2, the laser cartridge LC50, which is something also quite interesting to look at. There's a difference between the LC35 and the LC50 laser cartridge. In short, the LC50 is just a bit stronger, and it's also able to engrave ceramics, dark glass, and stainless steel, whereas the LC35 will not be able to do that. You get the accessory pack, you get the 1-year subscription, and you get a basic material pack, which consists out of some aluminium business cards, some plywood boards, MDF boards, and premium paper sheets. Then we get the best value, which is the one that I was looking at. And you get the laser cartridge LC50, laser cartridge LC35, the basic material pack, a 2-year subscription, and you get a Lux material pack extra. And that means you get 2 leather sheets, 2 LED light panels, which I'm really curious about, and you get some A4 sized key color. Now you've got the Cubiio Business, which is the biggest one. In short, you only get the LC50. Just quickly checking, actually. Oh yeah, you get the Cubiio 2 Plus, which is bigger. Yeah, that's pretty much the 4 different packages that you're able to choose. I really wanted to order this together with a friend of mine, but the downside with Kickstarter, we found out, is you can only pay using credit card, and these are amounts above €1,000, and we only have a credit card which goes up to €1,000. So, but yeah, that's the thing. They'll just continue to something less technical and more gamey. On the day of recording, they still have 6 days to go, and it's a very interesting thing. It's called Curse of the Sea Rats, an epic hand-drawn ratoid fania. And it's a beautiful game. I'd say watch the trailer. So, that was the trailer for Curse of the Sea Rats. And I know all over the world there are a lot of different types of gamers, but this is such a beautiful game. First of all, I'm a sucker for hand-drawn games. I can't say it enough. There aren't enough of them in the world. Well, yeah, it's a game, and as mentioned somewhere at the back. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, big squid or octopus, or I think it was here. Yeah. So they are releasing it for the Nintendo Switch, the PlayStation 4, Xbox, and Steam. And I wouldn't be surprised if they would also be releasing it for the PlayStation 5, and then with the Xbox, the Generation X. So yeah, they had their campaign goal, and it just went on and on and on. To be honest, last time that I was looking at this, the Ghost Ship Survive mode hadn't even been achieved yet. And it's such a beautiful game. It's a hand-drawn platform battler. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's just an absolute beautiful game. It's hand-drawn. The animations are hand-drawn. The world is hand-drawn. And it really, even though it doesn't have the feel of an old-timey game, it does have the look. What? How should I describe it? It doesn't have the idea of an old-timey game, but it really has the feel, and it's such a nice story. It's pirates and rats combined. Of course, with seafarers and pirates and all that, rats were always a big part. You'll always find, stories about pirate ships, and they would always have rats in there. So it's beautiful that they combined the rats and the pirates, and it's just so beautiful. This area here, the sketch, the rough lines, the black art, the colored, and then the it's just yeah. So pretty much, let's see. It's you can play local co-op, 1 to 4 players. Buy items, explore the world, complete story. Languages, they're still expanding, as in they started with a few languages, and then they had certain goals. If a goal were to be reached, an extra language pack would be added. The story. Story in short goes: the year 1777, Army flagship HMS Barfleur sails back from the Caribbean islands to Great Britain, full of evil pirates and prisoners like you, brought to King George to be judged. Captain Flora Byrne, a fierce pirate witch, creates a spell using an ancient magical talisman that turns everyone on board into rats. The ship crashes and strands in an unknown location on the Irish coast. Byrne kidnaps the Admiral's sons and escapes from the ship, with her pirate crew running away and transforming nature into evil creatures. The Admiral offers the remaining prisoners to recover their freedom if they rescue his son. You must explore the island and fight frenzied waves of demonic monsters to rescue the Admiral's sons. Capture Flora Byrne and break the magic spell. Do you dare? Then here you've got a few of the characters. And even though David Douglas is not, I love Akan Yamakawa. It's so I've got a few of the bosses: Flora Byrne, Fatso, Krabawaki, the pirate crew, and more are coming. And just look at these locations; they're beautiful. Wow. Sorry, by the way, if I'm a bit. It's just I'm amazed by the artwork, and since it's hand drawn, you need to remember how much time properly goes into it. Oh, that's adorable. A figure. Wow. Yeah, so here, let's see. they have so the stretch goals, they have an area here, which pretty much in short, they're the goals. If you pledge 19 euros or more, you get a digital copy of the game, a digital soundtrack, and you get your name in the credits. Anyone who, donates at least 19 euros, if not more, will get the name in the credits. How nice. If you ever want your name in the credits, I would recommend this game. Then if you pledge 25 euros or more, you get the Pirate, which means you get a digital copy of the Curse of the Sea Rats, you get the digital soundtrack, you get your name in the credits under the sector, the Pirates, meaning everyone else will know you paid more than, the plebs who did not. And you get the digital art book, which is, as I said, it's hand-drawn art, it's beautiful, it's recommendable. 29 euros or more, you get the digital copy, the digital soundtrack, the digital art book. You get your name in the credits as the Corsair, once again paying more than the Pirate and paying more than anyone without a title. And you get beta access, but that's only on the PC version. So if you want to play it on the Switch or Xbox or PlayStation, you will have to wait a little bit longer. Then we get 49 euros. 49 euros is beautiful for the people who like to properly feel their... who like to feel the reward. Yes. First of all, you get digital soundtrack, digital art book, better access on PC, and you get your name in the credits as the Fearless. Haha, once again paying more than the other plebs. But with this, you also get a physical game copy. You don't get the digital version. No, you get an actual physical game. You can feel it, you can touch it, you can taste it. The game. Then you get a comic book, hand-drawn. You get some stickers. You get 4 postcards, and you get a treasure map. Oh, I do like a treasure map. 59 or more, you get the Buccaneer. You get the digital version. You get a CD soundtrack. You get a full color printed up. Wow. But here with the Buccaneer, you do get you get the digital version. Whereas with the Fearless, you get a physical version. I'm a bit surprised though that they include the digital version, but that the 49 had the physical game copy, but I don't see that with the higher ones. In short, the higher you are, the more bonuses you get. Can get a t-shirt. Dauntless has a physical game copy and a digital copy. Interesting. The Admiral has, yes. The Master and Commander, perfect for if you want to play with your friends and have a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So yeah, this is a game which I really recommend because it's a beautiful game. They're still adding stuff. So here, if they reach 150,000 euros, they're going to add the Czech language and the free batch pin set in all shipments. So that, if they reach the 150,000 euros within 6 days from now, once again, the 27th of June. So that would be, I am totally not cheating, the 3rd of July 2020. If they reach it then, everyone will get a free batch pin, which is nice. New language, digital, it's more stuff is always better. Add-ons, yeah, here, comic book, postcards, treasure maps. I'm pretty sure I said enough about this. It's a beautiful game. It's hand-drawn. It's a platformer. If you don't have anything with platformers, then I would say buy it because of the art. And if you really love platformers, buy it because of the art. And the game. And the story. And just get it. Don't wait. Just get it. Just say, you know what? I really want a game. You know what? I'll just get it. Yeah. Just go for it. As a wise man once said, just do it. So, since I've been talking for a nice amount of time now, I'm going to leave it with that for today. I'm going to leave it with two items for today. And yeah, I will see you soon for a few more. Yeah. Have a nice day, and I'll see you next time. Oh, somebody just pledged. How interesting. Bye bye. Bye bye.